Look, it ain't a day that I don't make $1. A pour a real walk out of my baby bottle.
Welcome back to Relatable, man. You got your host, Twin. Got my brother Bash. We got Mondo in the building. We got a good episode for y'all today, man. We've been sitting back thinking and kicking it. Then amongst that, my boy Mondo telling us how he about to get in the gym and shit. Cause I seen he sent us the boxing ring and shit. He tells us like he trying to train so he can get his kids right and shit. And we started thinking like, damn, back then kids probably wouldn't even be into that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? And you probably wouldn't even think you had to train your kids for combat. And the response to him saying that was like, at first I thought like it sounded crazy, but I'm like, no, for real, you really got to think like I got to show my kid like how to be ready for certain things in life as far as combat, because where the world going, we seeing robots and all type of shit, the government and shit like doing a lot of shit, and people feel that now versus like back then. You say that, people will look at you like you crazy. Like, what? You one of them people that think you gotta like have food saved up and show your kids how to like
under the ground and shit like
make
that.
fire and shit like that. Like, but it's like now you automatically think like people kind of consider that now. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot like
it don't sound as crazy or like abnormal as it did. Like you said, back then, to say, man, I gotta get my kids ready for the world, it's crazy. Like people would look at you like, man, I get it, but they was more so like, man, just raise your kid, let them be a kid. Mm-hmm. Now, a lot of people do be serious, like, nah, I gotta show my kid how to fight. I gotta show them how to be able to pay attention to what people doing and watch for these cars and just their awareness and stuff. Cause
survival
tactics change. Like when we was younger, nigga, we literally learned how to survive from the ages of like 4 or 5. Cause you go outside, you learn how to survive once you walk around the corner and your mama and daddy can't even see you no more.
Yeah, fact.
You feel me? Like you around the corner, no phone. You ain't even tell nobody for real. You just around the corner playing with your friends. That's when anything happen. You run around the corner and your mama, where the fuck was you at?
No, for real.
Daddy, what was you doing? I was around the corner. Who told your ass to go around?
No, for real. Because back then,
like, but nowadays it's rare that something happened to a kid outside and the parent ain't damn near like already around.
See, back then it didn't even before the parent already know where they at because they got the location though. You can have your kid location. They got a backpack. They go to school. You could drop an air tag in it. You know what I'm saying? They got a jacket or whatever. You can put the air tag in the jacket. Like they get a phone now.
Kids down, they got phones at 9 years old.
Man, fuck 9, like 5, 6. Soon as a kid is conscious enough to know,
they definitely
dial it. Just press phone. Mama, and I can call my mama and text. They people show their kids texting them all the time.
Because it's like if you 6 and you know your ABCs. You can press MAMA.
No, I can press voice record. The kids will see the voice record. It's different now.
No cap.
The access versus back then.
Actually text the message.
Man.
Mama, I'm here. Come and get me.
I legit remember my first time I walked to the store. My mama sent me to the store to get some bread or some shit like that. Something simple. You know what I'm saying? Because she like, I'm just let you go to the store just cause. You know what I'm saying? And it was like kind of later in the day and shit. Nigga walked to the store and shit. I can't really remember. It was single digits for sure, but I just can't remember like how old I was. Maybe like 7, 8. You know what I'm saying? Because the store was like 2 blocks. But it's also like it wasn't a fear of my kid about to walk to the store might get snatched, might get beat up. Like that wasn't really going on. Our neighborhood was vicious as time went.
That's when it was like it was dark.
Yeah,
it was like 9 at night. You know what I'm saying? She was like, yeah, she to the store. We like. Usually they don't ask us to walk to the store dark after we already in the crib and stuff. But she was also like, yeah, throw something on real quick, go grab some red.
Mm-hmm.
But you literally could do that. Nowadays, wait, what? These parents is not finna ask they 8-year-old, 7, 9, 10 to walk to the store 2 blocks away. They're like, what? Even with them having a phone and all that, they just don't trust it sometimes. Like, the world just so different now. Where we used to be blocks away from the crib with nothing, no phones. Where we out in the world by 10, 11, 12. That's when we was just naturally going to the park, meeting up. Nigga, it's 40 kids at the park.
Yeah, I can't even
playing
sit there and
shit,
say
having the ball.
I seen it like, but it changed a little bit. Like our neighborhood right there on Shane and State Fair, you had Tricks, the school.
Yeah.
Right next to Tricks, you had the Boys and Girls Club. Right behind that was a court, a big ass field where they did football and everything. And they had a baseball field right there. And you had a fresh new park. You talk about one block of this and the whole neighborhood surrounding it. Like it was at its prime. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even places like Hellman and like when we had these areas where for one, it was safe for kids to go. And for two, it was safe for kids to go. And I'm saying two reasons. I'm saying two reasons of safety because it was safety of the kids doing something to kids now. Because kids is bad as hell now. They probably up there with guns with switches on them, all type of shit at the park. I seen it happening from my age. I seen when they had the park. Next thing you know, niggas spray painting it. Older kids up there doing more different shit. Like, man, I remember it was a fiend at the park. The older niggas made them leave and shit because it's the park, but it's just still, that was my first time seeing a fiend like in the area, like just around. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck you doing over here at the park with us? You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Type shit. But the other part of safety is the adults because it's different now. You know what I'm saying? People be creepy and shit these days, and you gotta watch out for the men and women that be on bullshit these days to be in those environments where you as a parent could sit back. My father literally made us go outside. Like I'm talking about go outside.
No cap.
Put some clothes on and go outside. Don't come back. He go a couple hours, don't come back. Cause he understood the neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? He knew our school is right 5-6 blocks up the street. The park, you know what I'm saying? But again, like I said, I seen the
right and
shit changing.
We could be out for hours and they already kind of knew places to look for us. You feel me? Like that. We'd randomly see my dad drive past. We'd be outside. Sometimes, you know, heart drop like a motherfucker. You out there just doing some shit you know you're not supposed to be doing.
Oh God.
What? That nigga used to be riding, bro.
So you just walk up to the truck. You see like, oh my
but God. Like we'd be where other people at and shit. So there, y'all dad red truck. That's him in the red truck, or that's him in the blue truck, or whatever truck he had. Or I remember he had a Cadillac. Like any car he had, everybody already knew because bro, they was the type of parents to tell you come home right. He'll pull up if he see us doing some dumb shit, get in the truck. Day over, nigga. Fuck you talking about? Okay. Whole day over with. Ain't not going outside. What the fuck is you doing holding that in your hand? Like you just you didn't get caught doing anything, bro. You not expecting and thinking of it because like as a kid, you like, bro, I'm outside, bro. This everyday thing.
The neighborhood condition people differently though. Like growing up in the neighborhood or like just really like even you know for people who grew up in like the projects and shit like that. Like I said, then you had the chance to actually experience it. You know what I'm saying? Like you can go have fun. You meeting your neighbors, the kids up the block and shit. You know, a neighborhood school and things like that. And I'm not saying that stuff don't exist now. Yeah. But I done rolled down blocks and shit in the summertime and shit, and you don't see it to, like I said, it changed. It's still a little fun and shit. You see them having fun and shit. But
like
you'll come home and talk about, oh, I just saw them fighting, man. Versus you running home, a little kid done got shot. Yeah. Like it's completely different now. You know what I'm saying?
But like you said, it started changing once we got in like high school. That's when all that park shit was over with. Like when we was in high school, different, kids wasn't even going to the park and shit like that no more for real. Like
just at the
that
court.
shit was like phasing out. You know what I'm saying? That's when you start seeing the badass kids at the park.
They up there shooting dice under the shit.
They like, nigga, this spot down there.
Yeah, facts.
Holding this shit down. Like this where all the other me and all my niggas meet up. We come to the park and we hold this shit down. We gonna be up here hooping. Nigga, this where we sell our little weed. We had hoes pull up to the park. And this 13, 14-year-olds and shit like that. Like, no caps. 15. When we was in high school, niggas used to literally go to the court in the summer and shit. And it was like that. at that bitch. Like,
it was
the
going.
whole shit just started changing. Again, this where we from in the city. Like, this Detroit East Side shit. Like, it was not no hanging around in no parks and shit like that. Around 2012, 2013, 14.
Yeah,
That shit
no
was
cap.
over with.
No
Everything
cap.
started changing. The shit got dangerous outside to just even be outside.
You catch them, and the court
playing
was the
around and
only
stuff.
cool spot. Like the course was jumping, but like he said, the park. I didn't see the park really. You know what I'm saying? You might get some little kids there early in the day on it's Sunday morning, you know, or that Saturday morning shit. But as the day went on during those times, like people thugging at the shit. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
now it's not even there.
Truthfully, like the expectations for kids was just higher back then. You just knew kids was kind of like, all right, you're not finna just go out there doing anything. You could kind of trust your kid a little more. Now people can't trust their kid. Young, they can't trust their kids. You feel me? Like, and you gotta think, we the parents and shit. The badass motherfuckers that was outside wilding, all the kids that was growing up from the ones who, when we was 13, you gotta think, people who was 18, that's just 5 years older than us. Them were the ones who was raising us. Badass kids we was under and shit like that.
Facts.
Of course, it was some good kids too, but nobody pays attention to them guys. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I know the obvious.
To look up to, you feel
the obvious would be to say, oh, they was doing all this stuff back then, but again, the volume changed. Like, and the things that, like, kids is different now. They got money. You know what I'm saying? They aware of more. Like back then,
the internet too, all this TikTok shit. You know, they don't have to really be outside for entertainment.
Back then,
had to be
if you did shit like get a hickey or, you feel me, like, nigga could get off. I don't even want to, because I don't want to promote doing shit super young. You know what I'm saying? But back then, a kid could get off on some low key shit. You know what I'm saying? You 12, you done did something type shit. And those stories, you really like. If one of your friends come back and tell you like, nigga, no, I did this, you sitting there like, damn, that nigga,
and you
he crazy,
know,
like, you feel me?
Fact, like,
but now it's like straight up, they fucking no cap. They try to hit something. They knowing, even the little girls, they knowing like how the shit go. And I don't want to stay on that too long just because I don't promote that shit. You know what I'm saying? But I know the reality of life. You know what I'm saying? I know how the world is super hypersexual and all that.
You gotta think, we wasn't exposed to so much unless we seen it with our own eyes.
No cap.
You feel me? Well, we had to see it with our own eyes before we got Facebook and Twitter and Instagram and shit. That stuff came in 2010 and shit like that.
Before that,
you feel me?
Before I seen that, like real porn DVDs and shit. Like, that's what we saw. That's shit. And the rarity of
you seeing
shit like that.
Sexual, you had to see it like that from the DVDs, and like you had to go all through fucking cable stuff, channels and shit like that. You feel me? Like,
these kids is like right there on the phone scrolling.
Boy, this shit right there on the phone. Don't let these dumbass parents be giving the kid the phone. Ain't go out of their little shit they was on last night. They sitting there, oh, what you want? Give me.
But even just
kid done seen your bullshit. You feel me?
I don't know.
Man, I'm just saying though, like,
I don't know where it's at, but I think maybe in like certain states and shit like that. I think I saw they did a ban for kids for like you can't get on Instagram and shit, social media, some shit like that after a certain time
until you 16.
Yeah, and until you 16.
Like before 16, like, you can't get it.
That make artists only because of how it did. Unless they build it where you can't even jailbreak this shit. You have to see appropriate things for kids.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
Then it's like
it's different. I just saw a mom. She had like a little 3-year-old. She like, I only download YouTube Kids on his phone, but he still find a way to get to.
I saw that video.
Real YouTube. And basically he playing. What was that? Like Minecraft or he playing
Call of Duty. It was Call of Duty or something.
Like, right? He playing like Call of Duty, and he just go through the Call of Duty game.
It was some
the
shit
game
like
and just click like one of the little videos, one of the YouTube videos on the game. That
it was like the promotion part with like the social media and all that shit.
Yeah, where it showed it showed their pages. Like, oh, here go our PlayStation page, Call of Duty page, and Instagram and YouTube. Little bro, kick YouTube. I'm on real YouTube now. And he just scrolling. And
that little boy had to be under 5.
She like, how you do that? He just started laughing. Cause these kids knowing that 3, if you think you about to block this, let me show you something. I'm on this bitch for 7 hours, clicking.
They gotta do something where
something out on that, boy.
They gotta do it. And the thing is, it'll get to the point where your kid and you can't share the same iPad. Period. They should make an iPad or wherever where the kid can't even get certain shit. And I'm not, like I said, that's because, bro, I remember you couldn't even play certain games. We couldn't play like
you couldn't even
Grand Theft Auto and all that type of shit. We could if you get the game, but like we couldn't go buy the game, and you need a parent. And my parents, low key, was just my pops was on that a little bit. He like, man, y'all already in the neighborhood of where things, so
go on because he knew it was
young. We couldn't play. We couldn't play Call of Duty and shit like that. We could sit and watch my cousins play, but we couldn't actually play because he like, man,
he ain't want us really getting.
You running from the police, you selling drugs, you robbing and killing people.
You killing.
No cap. And you gotta
fantasize this.
And you gotta think about as a parent. Then he was already ahead of the game. Versus now, it's not. You know what I'm saying? It's prominent for parents to not want their kid to see certain stuff like that because they putting it in certain forms. Fortnite, and colorful. I'm gonna be honest Fortnite is colorful and like it's a childish manner, but it's still the same thing. I'm shooting and killing.
Because these kids, they still play Grand Theft Auto and all
I'm knowing. I'm just saying how it gets to the younger kids.
I know. This is what I'm saying.
Like a 3-year-old shouldn't be playing Call of Duty.
The fact that like how Pops was on some like, man, I don't want y'all playing it because I know it's gonna influence you. It's gonna fuck with your head, and you're gonna think about shooting, and you're gonna just look at that shit as it's some regular shit. When it's like, as a little 4, 5, 6, you shouldn't be playing that type of stuff. You feel me? Nowadays, parents, they don't give a fuck. They just like, oh no, it's a game. And from 4 to 17, they kid been playing Call of Duty and Grand Theft Auto. And that's their favorite shit. And 2K. So now all little bro really do be talking and think about, and he ain't sitting there listening to all rap bullshit. Drill. This fucking little bro head up. You feel me? He already tweaked out by the time he's 17. All he been doing is Grand Theft Auto and Call of Duty. Shooting shit, robbing, LOL and stuff. Yeah, he probably ain't did it, but the moment he grow up, 16, 17, now he around certain kids and shit like that. He outside a little bit. He damn near feel like he a little bit. Think he knows something. Because he know what certain guns is. What you talk about? He can talk guns with y'all boys. He can talk about a switch and this and that. He know the music. He can talk all the blood gang shit. He know what's going on because he on social media too the whole time. So he ain't missing a beat or nothing. I don't think he missing a beat. Just saying, like, for real, bro. It really could get like that, you know?
Things changing, man. Then versus now, it's just at a way different place now. You know what I'm saying? You grow up, you wasn't at the party, you ain't see your parents and them having fun like that. They would tell you, go to a little kid table and shit. That's not even a thing no more. You know what I'm saying? And it's nothing wrong with it because it's evolution and shit. There's nothing we could do about it. But what we showing them, it is wrong to a point of, like we said, we trying to prepare them for the new world that's coming. It's going to be a hard adjustment. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Physically wise, just because certain things not promoted, like being outside, probably made kids naturally fit. You know what I'm saying? And just to be real, obesity is becoming a rate. You know what I'm saying? Little kids be big as hell. And I ain't even talking about just like obesity is that's a separate thing, but they be big as in like developed so early. Like the kids is just crazy. Little boys be 12, he's 6 foot. We just went to the Pistons game yesterday. I swear to God, it was like 5 of them. They all look young as hell, like they was like 14, but They all was tall as hell. I'm like, they probably play basketball and shit, but it's still like,
bro, my little cousin
they
Murray is fucking
like
13 and he's like,
I think he's 6 foot. I think he's 6 feet.
He like 13.
No bullshit.
Just
Little
was at my
cuz
Uncle
tall as
Sal
hell.
house. He walking in that bitch. Like, this is my little cousin. I'm like, bro, you taller than all your aunties and uncles and everybody.
His pops
13.
and his pops like 6'8",
Bye.
6'7", no cap. And his mama like shit, she might be 6 feet.
Probably like 6'1".
No cap. Gail tall as hell.
She tall as hell, no
But
cap.
like that's I think about like where it's going. I mean, where it came from and then where it's going. And I'm like, 2026 with all the stuff now, what it's gonna look like further down the line.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, you gotta start teaching your kids some things. You know what I'm saying?
gotta
You gotta start
bro,
teaching them some things.
If you don't teach these kids about like real world shit going forward, they doomed. I'm telling you that right now. Kids is doomed. It's no hope. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, it already been no hope. You feel me? Like, it ain't like people looking at these kids nowadays like, oh man, the kids really are the future. Like, that shit been over with. All that kids, the future shit been over with. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna. Who? When the last time we heard that being spread?
Cause motherfuckers even with like, man, fuck all that. We gotta figure it out right now. We ain't got time to wait on these kids.
Even like political runs and shit. I don't hear the presidents
like,
talk about that shit.
This Gen Z shit. If you was to ask anybody right now, like, hey, yeah, you think we in good hands? Everybody know, gang. They don't get it. Fuck you talking about? They don't get it. Like, cause people our age, we know how real life is. You feel me? Like, outside of the phones and all the bullshit. You feel me? Like, we know, like, hey, no, people, gang. Like, people get on bullshit and the world get on bullshit. It be crazy out here. And we know already how to adjust. Most of us know how to adjust and, you know, figure it out. Like, all right, it's time to get right and shit.
Yeah.
You know when it's time to get right because you already done had moments and stuff. But what?
To me, I'm on the side of like, it's no more. We should be, don't promote, oh, you gonna have to get right. Like we should be promoting them to figure it out really early. No more have fun in your 20s and figure it out later in life. Have fun in your,
right.
Get serious early because it's not the same anymore. You know what I'm saying? The stuff that's around y'all now is way more. You can't have fun. You used to have fun, and let's say fun is the party and shit like that.
Right.
You can't in your 20s just be getting high, drinking, and just doing anything no more.
Shit,
these drugs
risky.
is bad. These drugs is taking you out ASAP. You ain't even getting a chance.
Okay.
You know the shit bad nowadays, and it's more dangerous and shit. You know what I'm saying? As far as just
you right.
The women and shit is more vulnerable to things, and it's like I always think to protect. So it's like we gotta start teaching that right now. Like, man, teach the young men, like, bro, don't be so focused on sex and all that, cause that's a motivating factor sometimes for the bullshit that happens. Cause the young boy want to get some so bad, and like, if he gets some, it turn him over into he can't act. He don't act right. That's why they be crashing out now. These little kids shouldn't be experiencing those type of moments. You a kid. Why you so worried about this girl? You 19, you done bust her windows and all this type of shit. What? Why you acting like that? You're 19. Move on, bro. You got too much life to live. You know what I'm saying?
Emotional and shit nowadays.
You got too much life to live. Like, but that's what I'm saying. You shouldn't feel that way right now. You should be thinking about, man, I need to, if you just want to work, go get you a solid job. You know, set yourself up. Don't think about staying at your parents' house. Think about your elevation. Go get an apartment. Go get a job. Get you a nice car. Go out of town. You know what I'm saying? Build a business. Start a family. Like, don't get so focused up on doing what you see. Having to experience some of the things that's promoting this shit like that. That toxic stuff and all that stuff is pushed around too much. You know what I'm saying? So kids, even the joy of life, people only showing that to celebrate success and be successful, you have to go to the club and buy jewelry and be high fashion and this type of stuff. It's other ways to go about it. They see the traveling, but they don't see the part of, I actually have a job that I worked and I saved up money. I came up with a plan. This is why I'm able to do this. I didn't just fucking turn 25, a bunch of money went to my bank account. I didn't turn 30, a bunch of money just hit my bank account, right, and I'm living this life. It actually takes time to work for that. So why not promote that early? Because the world is getting more serious now. You know what I'm saying? Again, if I'm paying attention to something and I see how serious it is, I always gotta tell people, like, people can be like, man, why you always saying you gotta get serious now? It's getting serious. Y'all all been worried about Donald Trump. Y'all looking at the things he doing. Y'all hate him just to hate him because he say some racist shit. Or you'll be looking at the type of position that these people gonna put us in the future with all the stuff that's going on. I ain't even gonna speak on him because sometimes I be agreeing with some of the shit he do. Because I understand, like, I'm looking at where the world going right now. How we gonna gauge these kids if we sit here so worried about YNs and shit like that? He trying to do something about the YN. You understand what I'm saying? When he talks about putting certain things in place. And yes, it's dangerous because we know some of the things that go on with it, but we also, to know that if this is the direction of the world, I know how, try to figure out how to prepare. You at least getting that part of it. That's part not hidden. You know what I'm saying? We see where the world is going and what's been going on these last few years. These kids got to get prepared, man. We have to get prepared. Just younger people in general, even older people. Why not learn something new? Because back then, y'all was worried about certain things, but they probably never thought they would see some of the shit I ask that they see now. I ask my grandma all the time, like, what is, like, you seen the microwave come? You seen the fucking flat screen TV. I remember your big ass TV. We grew older. That bitch was in the basement until we was 20 something. And that TV, from what we got, TVs on the wall and all type of shit. Man, so it's like, even now,
big flat screen shit,
man, it's so much. Feet, man, no bullshit. Like, I remember asking, I asked her about, like, we talked to her about the fucking microwave shit. She fucked me up so bad because she said, I remember when plastic bags became a thing. I said, what the fuck are you talking about? Plastic bags. She said, you go to the grocery store, it was usually paper bags. I remember they pulled out the plastic bag.
And we was like, what's this?
Okay.
Said, what the fuck you mean? What's that? Y'all ain't been had plastic. She like, bro, that shit was created.
No cap.
I'm like, damn, plastic was created, bro.
Imagine, nah.
And we just live with that shit.
She go to the doctor and she go to the doctor because she would go to the doctor for her knee. She go in that bitch and she fuck around. See the doctor walk in, a goddamn robot next to him. Man, Lord, please don't take my grandma like that. She might lose her goddamn mind. A robot walk in and get to saying something to her. She probably call us, man, come and get me out this bitch right now.
She on walk. I'm at the door. They had a robot in there. I just left.
No, we had to. I just left. Man, we gotta think about that shit, bro. The world changing like a motherfucker. The shit that, and it's changing in a good way too, man. We still gonna be able to enjoy it. I'm not saying that, but it is like a more point of we need to kind of like start focusing a little more, because things are just different now. Things different now. So, but I'm enjoying, like, because I look back and think like where I would have been versus like what I wanted to do in life earlier. Niggas try to be in the streets and shit like that. I'm like, man, I probably sat there, thought I would have had 100 balls by now. Like, no cap. I would have probably been like, but I'm like, I knew after going through so much shit with that shit, I'm like, bro, I don't even want to fuck with this shit no more, because I don't want to have to do nothing like that. And that like kind of changed me to where like, nah, it be kind of like new dreams and shit, because I had to take on a new life. You know what I'm saying? Per se, like where I want to go in life. You know what I'm saying? A new direction and shit. And that's not as easy as people think. Like, people think you could just wake up one day and be like, I don't want to do this no more. I'm just gonna do this. Like it's not, because the shit that you enjoy with that shit, you know what I'm saying, you miss that. You might still be attached in certain ways and things like that. So it take time with it. But now that I like took the time to like think about what I want to do and who I want to be, sort of say, in life, it's like I probably see myself, man, just one of my main goals, one of my main goals is to find success. If I hit the lottery, this is gonna be one of my main goals. Start a foundation. I just want to start a foundation for kids and shit, because I speak on it. Like I already got plans on it and shit like that. Right now, if I can do it, I will even do it. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to start a foundation to do things, because I say so much critiquing about teaching and giving back and all that type of stuff. I want to like really put myself in a position to where I can do that. You know what I'm saying? And I think that ultimately come from having a kid. You know what I'm saying? And I just think about putting him in position so much. I'd be like, damn, if I could do for him, I would want to show and I could do for others too, and show people to do for others. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay. But I really do kind of, I kind of think like, yeah, where I'll be now in the next couple years, successful and really like doing this shit on a high level. Okay.
Yeah, people definitely gotta start looking at that, like where they feel like they gonna be, especially from now. Like look at themselves now and be like, all right, man, where I want to be now. You know what I'm saying? Like look at where you came from. Like, all right, I used to be like this, and now I'm like this. So who I want to be then? You know what I'm saying? Because you know you're gonna eventually get there. You know you're gonna be 35. You know you're gonna be 40. I'm talking to the people around our age, even to the people who 25 now. 5 years from now, you're gonna be 30.
Yeah.
If you 18, you 20, you're gonna be 25. You're gonna be 23. In 5 years, you feel me? Like for real. So people gotta look at that like, bro, how do I want to be?
You're gonna be
You know
35. 35, you're gonna be 40. Like,
that's what I just said, you feel me?
Okay.
And it's like people gotta look at that, like, all right, me, look at who I am. You know what I'm saying? You might like who you are, but it's just like, I want to be a little better.
Yeah.
You feel me? I want to think a little different. You feel me? I want to be more mature.
Yeah.
Shit, I want to stop eating bad. You know what I'm saying?
That's
I want to start working out. Be more healthy and shit like that. Like people don't even think about these things because they so caught up into like, man, I'm living life. I'm me. It's like, yeah, you cool. You can be better though. You feel me? It's like, bro. But even just looking at your position, you got a nice house, you got a nice job, you making a couple dollars. You traveling here and there, but don't you want to travel every month? Don't you want to be able to take your kids here and there? Don't you want to be able to have a kid, have time to have a kid and shit? Like people don't think about these things and the positions they really want to be in their life and how they want to get there either. Yeah. Damn, I want to start doing this and actually enjoy the journey of it. You feel me? People don't say, I want to work out and I want to go work out 4 times a week. I'm looking forward to me going too. 4 times. They just like, man, I got to start working out. Like, go ahead, work out. You see they ass 2, 3, 4 days later. Where you going? Shit, I got to find me a gym. So you ain't never seen them LAs and Planet Fitnesses and all them bitches as you ride down the street. You just don't see them then. All right, for sure. You find you a gym then. You got it. Then they get the gym. Oh, you got you a membership for sure. 2, 3 weeks, 4 weeks later, a month later, they get the membership. How many times you going? Oh, I went twice last month. People just play. You feel me? Like niggas was looking at us playing. Like y'all boys starting a podcast. We hell yeah. We and y'all niggas. Shit, we about to get ready in. But sure, niggas looking at us just saying, all right, yeah. Niggas started looking at us like, y'all boys got it. Facts. Then we start doing it. Now people literally don't even ask about it no more. They just, shit, what y'all gonna talk about on the next one and shit like that. You feel me? That's pretty much what people say now because they like see we doing it. And it's like, all right, y'all finally doing it. Yeah. I just saw something today that was like, it takes 60 seconds to actually do something. Like, no cap. Because it's like the thought of doing it gonna come, and it's like, all right, you gonna do it tonight. Yeah. You can get straight into looking it up, whatever you feel like you're gonna do. Oh, shorty want to start selling hair? Look that shit up real quick. Vendors all around.
To me, like now, it's really no excuses because unless, and I'm not talking about to nobody who got like a personal situation. Oh, my life got this, them going through this and that and that. All right, you know what I'm saying. But if you out here and you able and you stable enough to try something or to just like try to figure some things out, man, it's not no excuses these days. If it's too much access to, like, if you're not feeling motivated, you can literally go on YouTube and type in motivational speeches. If somebody can't talk to you and your family or something, fuck it, go listen on YouTube. Maybe they can. You just hear something like
they're gonna just say something that click. You like, damn, I felt that.
It might it might help you like that, and a lot of people kind of use those type of things like, oh, I don't know this and nobody taught me that. Man, you can really learn anything these days from just really going on your phone and searching it up. That's why I was like, no excuses. You know, people don't understand, like, a lot of people use that as tools these days because they may come from what you come from. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people been through things where they didn't have nobody to do this for them and shit like that. So it's like now you can, everything is accessible. You know what I'm saying? It's not like you have to go to the library to do this or go do this to get a job and shit like that.
Yeah.
Like, you know, but again, what I think people fail to realize, everything takes steps. You know what I'm saying? Even to you got to learn a skill, figure something out. You know what I'm saying? But shit, is that the problem now? Even for people to look at us and be like, damn, shit, y'all just sit on the couch doing a podcast. Like, it, look at what people doing with it. So you can't say it doesn't come with a skill set, because once you see what a skill set is when you see certain success type shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm saying that because even for people to say all this stuff on the internet, not skill, like, people go in here and they put extra work in behind putting out this product, putting out this content. You know what I'm saying? Especially when, if you look at it and think it's good to what you're watching. You know what I'm saying? You have comedians out here making a living, chefs, and a fucking mechanic can get online and become
real shit
successful in mechanic. Man, I done opened up 15 shops because they saw my work and I just started teaching my work. Woo, woo, woo. Like, shit just, it's a way out here. It's a way, but you got to be prepared to take the steps in life, man, when it comes to something like that. And you have to go learn the skill, bro. Like, you have to go learn and be able to do something. Like, you
got to.
If you can do backflips and fuck around, be somewhere. No cap, because you just, again, now, and the part of it's not being no excuses is the part of being viral. If you can go viral, you could get something out of that if you play it right. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, learn the skill. Try to go viral with that shit, I guess.
No.
Or put your shit out there.
No, don't try to go viral. But
not try viral, but
and get your work.
Market yourself. Market yourself where you get yourself out there. Right. Don't go viral and that for the statement, just doing anything. But if you have a certain skill set, promote your shit as much as you can and put the content out there with it. That's like the basis of doing something these days.
That's how people become successful. Whatever skill set you got, promote that shit and put it in people's face, because most, like I said, it's not an outside world like it used to be, to where people just mixing and mingling and telling people, oh yeah, I do this, I sell cakes. Woo, woo, woo. These girls is online making a fire ass cake, making a sweet ass edit video to that bitch, posting it, and that bitch getting 100,000 likes, and niggas like, damn, you would shit that bitch to me, or damn, you know, most of the time you going viral in your city first, so people around like, man, we trying to pull up and get those cakes. We want those tacos you just made, those smash burgers, those hibachi, whatever the fuck, you know, Detroit selling all this shit right now. But
those t-shirts, those shoes, those,
I like how you made those pants. You know what I'm saying? If you got a talent, learn how to utilize your talent. Learn how to market yourself. Learn how to create some type of content that you can promote, and don't be afraid to put yourself out there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Even if you got to partner with somebody, ask one of your friends, hey, you be talking good as hell on your videos and shit. You ain't really scared. watch this video and do like a little back voice for me.
The
You feel
voiceover
me?
shit,
Like,
yeah.
do the little voiceover for me or shit.
Nah,
Ask
for
somebody,
real.
hey, come over here real quick. I just need you to pull up. We gonna smoke real quick, but record me while I make this cake.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, help me real quick while I let me do your hair real quick. I'm about to record this video and shit. I just want to make some content. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas, let me cut your hair real quick. I mean, you know, people don't, niggas don't just trust anybody to cut their hair. Niggas ain't about to be no content for their mans and shit like that. I ain't gonna lie.
But even
unless
with
they know that nigga crazy. But you get what I'm saying. Take your talent, utilize that shit, man. Put it out there and don't be like scared to ask people for help doing it. You feel me? Because shit, you will be surprised somebody asks you to help them record. Nah, shit, you good with a camera. You ain't even know you was good with a camera. Right. And you like, damn, I just helped my homegirl record this little shit. And I got to edit it. I'm kind of nice with that shit. Now you charging people to edit. But you doing other people's shit.
Yeah, facts.
You editing somebody else's shit. And you getting paid to record and edit people content videos now because they like, I got the content, but I don't know what to do with it.
No, and you know, now you literally can become
for one of y'all.
the girl Issa Rae started her own little shit. I think she had her own videos and shit she was doing. Now look at her. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could become the biggest in anything.
Nah, for sure.
Just from just starting it now because of the internet factor. As soon as you hit the internet and everybody able to see all over, and again, most importantly, you have to hone that skill and be good at it. So keep practicing and master that skill. But 100%. You, like you said, you got behind the camera, you never knew, like, damn, this shit look good. I kind of can work this shit. I know how to like catch certain angles. Woo. Next thing you know, you a professional, not even just a photographer. You shooting real videos now.
Exactly.
20 years later, you directing movies. Like, life would just change. You was 30 making videos, 50 directing movies. Denzel Washington in front of your camera and shit. Now. Like, life literally can change like that. You know what I'm saying? In today's world, like, when we thought we only seen successful people in certain ways, like back then, now, man, the Keith Lee nigga is a food critic.
And he know across the world for this shit.
You never looked at, that's a whole industry now. Going on the internet, just trying food and speaking on it good enough. People like, damn, they not just saying, oh, he ate the burger, he like this shit. Like, people actually trust people's judgment. You know what I'm saying? And they
for sure
change the business life. If they say your food good, Keith Lee done changed people's life. So, and he didn't say, he not sitting here like, yeah, I went to culinary school. I went to get this type of license so I was going to restaurant. This not his story. If I'm not mistaken, he was fighting in UFC or some, trying to be in UFC or some shit.
Yeah, I think he was doing some other shit. I'm not even too sure.
And look at that. Mixed martial arts.
Yeah, mixed
martial arts. One of the biggest food critics in the world. Straight up. Straight up. He at the award shows, all type of shit. Why is he at the Grammys?
Especially because he actually doing some other shit too. Like,
I'm knowing, but I'm just saying,
making a difference with his content. But
look at what
him trying to help people to where now they're looking at you like, we gonna treat you like a real food critic too.
No, for real.
We gonna invite you to these real establishments. Tell us what you think of our 5-star. We already know we prominent, but just because you so big and you change and you saying that food is good, we'll have 100,000 niggas pull up to my door. We'll fly you across the world right now.
No, for real.
In the best hotel, wife, put her on a $20,000 shopping spree, go get some shit for y'all. You know they'll flush that shit real quick.
Yeah, facts.
Because he really became that big off sharing content.
And just trying some shit. Like,
man, he probably ain't even know that he was doing something for real. He probably just was like, man, shit, this place good as hell. They ain't even had no people at that shit. They good. Y'all go try it. Next thing you know, the world like, where else should we go? And he like, let me see, actually. You should go here.
Yeah.
And then go here. Where else another place that needs some love? Oh, go here.
Yeah,
And then he got to the point where he like, if you bad, he gonna speak on that too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this place, they be funny with regular people, but they was good with me. I don't like that. They show favoritism. Oh, this food too cold, this too dry, this nasty, this flavorful. He was like, all right, let me critique for real. Because he built himself up though. Like you said, over the years, things change for you. You don't know what you're gonna be. At first, you thought you was just doing this shit to show love to people. Now, you got a duty to let us know what's good and what's bad too.
Yeah, facts.
Fuck showing love. You did that. You helped enough people, and we gonna do that as you go along too. We gonna whoever you say good, but they gotta be good. Yeah. And if niggas out here and they playing good, and you tell us that they bad, you expose them for the real, we gonna go and make sure they know that too, cause people be saying that like, damn, I be going to this restaurant and niggas, everybody be on here saying they good and shit, want to show they love just because they a celebrity and shit.
Yeah, that's why I get like, I'm more on the side of people just trying to do these things now. I used to be looking like, man, everybody just be trying to do shit, but it's like, why not? You know what I'm saying? Why not try? And if it happens, it happens. If not, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? I understand that now. Again, that's me thinking now I want to be on this type of shit in life. You know what I'm saying? Versus where I was at first. So look at that. You know what I'm saying? Change your mindset opens up so many opportunities because you didn't even realize those at first. You know, so that'd be my message to people. Just just to fade it out. Like, bro, take a chance on changing your mindset. Yeah. It's gonna show you. It might show you way more than what you thought you seen before. You know what I'm saying?
That's a
fact. And that's just off of from yourself, and then your life
is likely gonna get better.
Man, it could change drastically. So, and I want that for everybody. Like, I would love to see just the world change like that. Like, everybody just doing good. Like, it'll be a beautiful thing to see.
Trying.
Yeah, facts.
You know. We can leave it at that.
In the day that I don't make $1, a pour 8 a real walk out of my baby bottle.
Time, man. 2Relatable.